Kenya is without a doubt one of the most captivating places God created. But what's even more beautiful are its people. They could teach us all more about love, about joy, and about family. But Kenya and its people aren't immune to the constant turmoil plaguing the continent of Africa. Because of the brutal and violent circumstances in countries such as Sudan and Rwanda, people are flocking to Kenya in masses, which create problems both for refugees and the Kenyan people alike. Let alone the fact that urban centers like Nairobi and Nakuru are bursting at the seams. Kenya is also struggling with droughts, unhealthy political tensions, a global financial crisis, and the HIV/AIDS epidemic, resulting in thousands of orphans in Kenya who inevitably end up on the streets.
You could not stay near any person because they could say you are dirty, you are smelling, so you could just stay, you as the street boys together.
There is struggle, call it, can say survival for the fittest. So the little you get is not enough, and you find the others want to snatch it from you.
It was difficult because sometimes at night the police were coming. They were coming and start beating. Sometimes you will be taken to jail there again, nobody knows you.
Sababu wengi wao wana wazazi, kuna mwingine anatoa, yani huwezi toa bibi nje kwa sababu sasa tumedharauliwa. Sasa Kenya tunapata kani kitu ya kukula, si tunapata because kwa sababu hizi gari zikikuja unapata kama mkati, machungwa, yani mabaki yenye mnabakisha.
Because you don't have shelter, the kids sleep on the corridor and it is very cold there. So you find you have to sniff through so that you are not sober, so that when you sleep you just wake up in the morning. It becomes an addiction. You can't live without it.
You may even not eat for a supper or breakfast or lunch.
That's why you find the street kids are mostly violent, always drunk, and so forth. And because they are not shown love, there's no parental guidance, the love. Everybody is hostile to you. You go to ask for money, you are chasing away and that. So you don't learn about love. You feel that nobody loves you, so you also grow that heart. You don't love others, so you live in a designated area and you live your life alone.
But an unlikely relationship was born between a small church in Nakuru, Kenya, and Port City Community Church in Wilmington, North Carolina, that is not only impacting the lives of street children, but communities as well.
Port City Community Church has been blessed to be in a partnership with Pastor Jackson Mwangi and the Victorious Gospel Church in Nakuru, Kenya. What's so incredible about this partnership is the common vision that we share to reach people and help them walk with God. One of Pastor Jackson's visions is to reach out to the street children in Nakuru, and our church has been blessed to be able to help him in that ministry.
The burden of what I wanted to do was so strong, this thing of helping the street kids. I felt that I needed to pray, and I prayed to God to guide me to pick a church that will respond. In the midst of so many names and with the address, email address, I picked Port City Church. There was conviction. I was fully persuaded that what I was doing, it was God. And I said, God has sent me to you, my people, to tell you to come to your people.
Throughout the years, we've been able to bring a lot of teams over here just to invest in the children here and just foster the relationship that we've built with Pastor Jackson. I see the value of the time that we spend with these kids and how much it changes their lives. We do Bible studies with them and play games and do skits and dramas and just hang out with them and give them time to just share and feel loved. It's easy to see Christ working through us and showing them the love that they need to see, and it's been really neat to see some of the kids say that when they grow up they want to reach out to other street children and help just like Pastor Jackson has helped them.
You can't just stay watching people suffering. There is a time came and God took me to a good place where is here now. Even me, I want to help as I was helped.
In the street, it's very hard to live. But here in the center, there is that provision of food, shelter, and clothing, which is the basic thing a human being needs. More so, there is love. That's one thing we lack in the street. We are taught about the Word of God and the love Christ showed us.
Port City Church's involvement in ministering to these precious street children has changed the lives of many that visit, but it has also opened up the opportunity for our local community to get involved and sponsor the children at Mama Helen's Rehabilitation Center.
The stories are endless from the team members and just the effect that coming here has had. The Hope 127 sponsorship program started from a team that came over here and wanted to do something more.
You're the king of these people. You're the Lord of this nation. You are. You're the light in the darkness. You're the hope to the hopeless. You're the peace to the restless. Lord, you are.
When the kids receive letters from their sponsors, they are so excited. There's just so much joy in their face. They love looking at the pictures of the families, and just to be a part of that, to see their faces, is just amazing.
They know now they are no longer street children. They have people who are behind them, not only in Kenya, but even abroad, and that makes a big impact upon their lives.
Greater things yet to come. Greater things still to be done in this city.
The impact is not just being felt by the kids, it's felt by the whole church. And now the impact is getting out of the church to the community. We have been very much encouraged by Port City Church. So much has been accomplished.
This center means a lot to us because it's our future. It is a gift from God.
Greater things have yet to come. Greater things still to be done in this city.
Serving here in Kenya, or anywhere else for that matter, just shifts your perspective. You start seeing the world through God's eyes, and you see the needs of people around you, even locally, in your own community.
Be encouraged. Everything you are doing here is marvelous.
The future is bright now. There is light at the end of the tunnel. You can start a family and make a difference.
This center has gone beyond our expectations. And this tells me what God can do if people can only dare to move by faith.